We're going to look at some colonies and see if they need more supers. Right now in Minnesota, this is the end of July. Our honey flow is starting to taper off, and so we probably don't have to have as many supers as we would earlier in the season. This colony started as a package. It's got into 3 deeps. The top box is full of honey, and we added this super a couple weeks ago. You always want to put a little bit of smoke in there before you open it, so you don't get attacked. This box, top super box, was foundation when we put it on. So there are a couple ways to tell how full it is. One is to look down in there and see how much of it is drawing out. So I'm going to guess it's about half full. The other way is to lift it up. After you do a whole bunch of these, you can just go like that and you can know how heavy it is. But when you lift it up, a medium box like this, if it's totally full, weighs probably 45 pounds. What I suggest is that the first however many you have to look at, you can tip it like we just did, look down in it like we just did, and then go through and see how full it is, so you can tell how full it is based on the weight that you just experienced. Yeah, looks nice. So I'm just going to real quickly go through and see how full each frame is. Typically they start filling the middle part first. They haven't capped any of it yet, but this one is almost full. So I would say that this box is about half full. It's the only one that's on here. I would, at this point, just add one more box. If this were the beginning of July, I would probably add 2 boxes. Now here you can see they started to cap. That means that those are completely filled and they've dried it down, and now they put the cap over to seal it until winter. Or in this case, until we take it off and extract it. But they don't know that. So it's hard to tell here. I mean, the honey looks black because there's black foundation, okay? So I'm going to take a sample and see what the honey looks like. You can just poke your high tool in like that. And you can see it's a little bit of yellow, but it's mostly clear. I was just going to try some here too because the wax looked a little bit darker. So look at that. That bee's already getting ready to put it back where it belongs. She doesn't like where I put it. Crazy beekeeper, put it where it's supposed to go. Now sometimes this last frame, they're not doing much out here. And to try to encourage them to build that stronger on this side, I turn it around so that that's now on the inside. And I'll do the same thing with the frame on this end. In fact, this one they've done very little on either side, and so I'm going to put it as the second frame over. I have a new super here, empty super. This one still has foundation, and so I'd like to put it on the bottom, so I'm going to take this box of honey off. Pretty heavy, actually. The bees seem to draw foundation out better when it's down closer to the brood nest And so it's best to have that underneath. If the box that we brought out for a super was already drawn comb that we extracted honey from last year, we would have just put it onto the top. So now they're happy they have a whole nother box to fill up. And rock.